Alright, sorry guys, got cut off. As I was saying, my sister would watch Charmed, like the entire show, once a month, so that's why I haven't watched it in a while. I do want to watch it again. I do love Charmed. I actually had the pleasure, the honor, I absolutely was so excited to meet Holly Mary Combs and Brian Cruz, who played Piper Halliwell and Leo White on the show, and she's my favorite of the sisters, and they're my favorite couple on the show, Leo and Piper. Love them together. But anyways, that's kind of like they use that symbol on Charmed as well. I thought, I don't know if in fairy tales, I read a lot of fairy tales because I took German class, and we read the Grimm version of the stories because those were in German. And I don't remember that symbol being a part of the fairy tales. I know I've never seen it in a Disney movie, or in most versions of a fairy tale, whether it's the animated Disney, those cheapy knockoff versions, the live action fairy tales that have come out from both Disney and other studios. I don't know if they've used them. I've seen most of those movies. I don't remember seeing that symbol. So to me, it's more like a supernatural, things like Buffy and Charmed and those type of shows than fairy tale. Does that make sense? I mean, it's all fantasy, but I feel like fairy tales, that's like occult stuff, I want to say, and I don't think that really goes with fairy tales to me. But whatever, I mean, it's what they're doing with this season now. I was hoping for something different. I know that they were doing witches this season, and I mean, there are witches in fairy tales, obviously, but I wasn't thinking it was gonna be like a Charmed and Buffy thing with a coven and all that jazz, because that's not really in a fairy tale. I don't know. Too late now to the end of the show. I mean, it doesn't really matter. They can't change it. They can't undo it. So, what you gonna do? I mean, I don't have to like it, but it's their choice, and I respect that. What else was I gonna say? Let's see. I talked about Hook and Zelena teaming up. I loved that. I hope they do more. I mean, I know they're probably gonna interact more anyways because of the daughters. This episode didn't have Alice in it at all, by the way. Because we're talking about in this episode, there's an amulet, a resurrection amulet, which I know they're not going to use because it's one of those things, because magic comes with a price on the show. It's a life for a life, and I was just thinking, before they had said that, I was like, they can use that to bring Robin Hood back. But now I don't think they will, because I don't think he would want to take someone's life for his own. Does that make sense? Like, he wouldn't want someone to be sacrificed to bring him back. That's just who Robin Hood was. He was a hero, and that's not something he would be okay with. I mean, obviously, they can just do it anyways and bring him back, or they can find a way to, I guess, change the magic somehow to bring him back, or something like that. I don't think they'll use it to bring Belle back. It does sound like Rumple's happy ending is going to be as an afterlife type of thing with Belle. Yeah. But that was interesting. Because of this amulet, this resurrection amulet, they were going to use it on Robin. Like, little Robin, the daughter Robin. Because I was just talking about Robin Hood. And Zelena switches places with her to save her daughter, and then Robin's magic was taken because Robin has magic, but they gave it to Zelena. I knew they were going to do something like that to give Zelena her powers back, because she had them in the last episode, I believe, because she had a wand. And I was just like, well, how are they giving Zelena her magic back? Makes sense. It's kind of hard for the character to be the Wicked Witch without magic. That's just me. course, Zelena is actually my third favorite character on the show, so I don't mind that she has her magic back. I love it. It's actually something. I just hate that she had to take her daughter's magic. Of course, her daughter doesn't care because she's gonna be more like her father as an archer. So there's that. That was okay. I do think that was wonderful, though, that a mother was gonna sacrifice herself. That's something, you know, relationship between the mother and the child has been part of the show from the beginning. You know, Emma and Snow, Emma and Henry, well, and then Henry and Lucy, but that's father and daughter. So, but I guess the parent-child relationship is something that's super important to the show, and it makes sense to me that Zelena would do that for Robin. And also, Rapunzel, or Lady Tremaine, does the exact same thing for Drizella. She finds out that, you know, she was wrong this whole time, that, you know, she should have loved Drizella and shown her love growing up, and Gothel was going to use Drizella to sacrifice her for Lucy, because Lucy's in, you know, the magic coma thing. And Lucy wakes up, of course, because Lady Tremaine is the one that sacrifices. I can't believe they did that, though, honestly, because they just killed another Disney princess. It's like, they're dropping like flies on this show. I'm saying, I mean, who's next? Jasmine? Cinderella? Aurora? I mean, I don't know, because first Belle, now Rapunzel. But I do think it was, you know, really a nice moment between those two characters. I haven't been super impressed with Lady Tremaine / Rapunzel, but I thought that was, I think, her best moment in the show. Also I'm wondering what they're going to do with the character from then on, because I'm pretty sure Gabrielle Anwar is a series regular and should technically be in all the episodes, right? I don't know. And I thought there was some wonderful acting by Adeline Kane, who, again, if you want to see her really act, watch Rain. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say about this. Hook had some really nice scenes with Rumpelstiltskin. It's great to see them working together instead of fighting each other, because I think Colin and Robert Carlyle have a great relationship in real life. I know they're friends, and I like to see them work together. But yeah, so that's all I have to say today. I guess I'll see you guys for next week's review of the next episode. Bye!